Good afternoon, everyone. It is June the 22nd, 2025. I'm going to give you a little update on the Safe Supply situation. This is more something I taped in the middle of June because I have been doing some taping, but I haven't got everything put up from the last couple of weeks because of all the stuff that I've been doing between the dog training and going to some of the little wrap up of our meetings for June until we start up again in September. So I wanted to put this up because it was extremely important of what's happening. Because if you remember, there was that Norwood, or whatever they called it, place that had opened up in Hintonburg. Then they moved and they went into Somerset Street, where they just shut down a Safe Supply place for the people to go for Safe Supply. And then almost right around the corner, and then there was a lot of controversy again, and that was the one that had moved from Hintonburg to there. And then now they've reopened under a different name and different management, so without the councillors' knowledge and everything. So there's a lot going on right now. What I'm getting with the last few meetings that I've had to end this physical year off for all of us is that due to the fact that the provincial election and the federal election were so close, it wasn't you couldn't pass a lot of legislation at the moment. So that there's going to be more legislation, of course, passed first thing probably in September, and a lot of it's got to do with the crime as well, and what I've been talking about, and certainly with the provincial premier Doug Ford there, and what kind of police powers, or more police powers, is he going to give to the police to dismantle everything from dismantling the homeless shelters, as an example right there, to combating crime. And I don't know what their crime agenda is going to look like when it comes out, and that's what everybody's just kind of waiting for. So we're trying to do the best that we can with what we have available for tools right now. So it's going to be maybe a long summer. Is certainly starting to look that way, until we hopefully we'll have some new rules, new regulations coming in. But unfortunately, as I said, everyone that cannot obey the rules and regulations are the ones that are forcing more rules and regulations on all of us. We're all suffering because of the shenanigans, let's put it that way, of the few. And it's not all the population that wants this. So it's with the government, it's a balancing act, and unfortunately, these people that want to steal cars and commit fraud and robbery, and in which the crime rate's going up and up, they're causing this right now. Is why we're losing our freedom. So that is what is the problem here. Those that are walking around, and they're definitely they don't want to get help for their addictions, and that goes not only for the drug addicts, that also goes definitely for those who wander around who are drunk as well, because they have an addiction to alcohol addiction, and that's on the rise as well, from what statistics were showing there. I know I saw something on it in the spring, and of course the drunk driving with the alcohol is on the rise again. So it's like people just are having trouble facing the reality of where we are today, and it's causing a new reality and putting us in this new reality where we're getting more rules and regulations against us, which isn't fair, but it's what's happening. And as right now, the world's upside down since the pandemic, and certainly the other night with Trump and his bombing the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, that's going to shift everything again. So our whole world is in major transition right now. So we're just going to have to kind of buckle our seatbelts and hope for the best right now is what I'm looking for. And I don't believe that we're all doomed. I don't think it's all doom and gloom. I see so many good things in it where people are stepping up and coming forward. So hopefully that good. And when everyone steps up in a good way, that's where we get the results. And it's always been that way, that those of us who've been law-abiding citizens and not causing trouble deliberately and just going along. I know, nothing's perfect. No government that gets in power is perfect. We're not perfect as people. I'm not perfect. My dog's not perfect. Our animals are not perfect. But we teach each other. We learn from each other. So I'm just putting this video up. I just want to keep you sort of updated, and I'll get you updated to some of the other videos as well that I'm going to be putting up while I'm waiting to see what's happening. It's going to be a long summer, so everyone, we're having definitely the Canada Day and July 4th are coming up soon too, so, and everyone's going to the cottages and that, and I just want everyone to have a safe summer, and so we can all come back and meet again, and we're all okay, and hopefully things work out. And as I said, the world is in major transition right now, and we're all caught up in it. That's what it is when you walk through the looking glass, as I've stated. We're in a totally different wonderland right now. And is it going to be a wonderland which we're going to make it much better? Or is it going to be a wonderland where we're going to end up in the pit? And it's not going to be too pretty for all of us. So we all need to take time this summer to relax before you all come back. And make sure that we can take care of each other. We can start thinking clearly, because it's going to be a long road ahead of us. This is not going to be a short-term situation to turn everything around. There's just too much to do. So everyone, take care, be safe, watch your surroundings, and we'll talk again soon. And bye-bye.